Hello? Is this thing on? This thing. Welcome back to the best wellness hub on the internet. Okay, ladies, you're not fat. You may just need to lose a little bit of fat phase. And you know what? You'll be back outside. Okay, so let's get into the video.
You deserve to lose the weight, okay? If you're not happy in the body that you're in right now, and you would be happier if you were just a little smaller, then you deserve to lose the weight. Okay? Don't look at it as if it's this chore that you need to do, but look at it as if I deserve to do that for myself, because it would make my life better. It would make me happier. It would make me more confident. Okay? I know that food now gives you happiness, and it's just food is comfort for us, okay? And it probably has been for your whole life. But there is nothing that even comes close to the happiness of having the body that you love, okay? I have lost 80 pounds, and yes, food made me really happy. Alcohol made me really happy, okay? But my God, I am so much happier now than I was before. Okay? And I still eat the foods that I love. I just eat them in moderation. I have some control. Like, it feels good to have control over the things that I do. Like, there's nothing that comes close. Okay? Having the body that you love and being skinny, it just feels so good. Okay? Food does make you feel better, but nothing comes close to this.
Okay. I completely agree with this one, okay? Because being skinny is going to change your life, your world, okay? And you deserve this. And so this is a good example of showing up for yourself. I know you see that. Tell me you show up for yourself without telling me you show up for yourself. And you know what? It feels so good. You're going to wish that you showed up for yourself 10 years ago.
Picked up a serving shift today, and it was a breakfast shift, so it was from like 8 a.m. to 2-ish. I've already walked over 10,000 steps, but because it was a breakfast shift, I wasn't able to eat the full breakfast that I wanted to today. I just got my iced protein coffee in. My head is killing me. I'm feeling exhausted, and the second I got off my shift, I was just scrolling on TikTok, and I got a comment that said, "Wow, you're getting up there," meaning like I'm getting up there on the scale.
What?
And after basically working out all day today and having nothing on my system, even though I needed to eat, I told myself, okay, I'm just gonna have a protein shake today because clearly I'm getting up there and I don't want to be hated on anymore. Nope. I would be going against the exact teachings that I teach you guys every day. So I'm gonna go and get a filling meal because my body deserves it and people can suck it. You deserve to eat. You need to eat. I love you.
Absolutely, but you know, it doesn't mean overeating at all. It just means taking care of your body, fueling your body, nourishing your body with what it needs and deserves for the day. You know, if you are intermittent fasting, those hunger pangs are going to be normal. So don't panic. Keep going.
How I went from this to this as a busy mother of 2 kids. Welcome to episode 2 of my series, and today we're going to be talking about food. Yeah, hot topic. It's a very long topic, so I'll try to keep it simple. Now, I started my weight loss journey when I was breastfeeding. So losing weight while breastfeeding can be a little bit tricky because you need to eat enough so your baby can eat, and you need to eat just a little bit, just a slight deficit so you can lose some weight. When I would go on a really big deficit, I would have no milk to feed my baby. So it's a very tricky, you know. I only started seeing a lot of difference when I stopped breastfeeding. I was still seeing difference, but not as drastic as when I stopped breastfeeding. Because when I stopped breastfeeding, I could go on a really nice calorie deficit. So what I was doing in this period of breastfeeding was building the habits. It takes a lot longer than people realize to build the habits because weight loss is not just physical, it's mental as well. So I was trying to consistently go to the gym, consistently eat healthy, consistently track my calories. So by the time I was done breastfeeding, I didn't need to start from the beginning because I already established the habits. All I needed to do was perfect the habit. I calculated my calorie deficit. So you can go online, calorie.net, and calculate your calorie deficit, put in your activity level, your weight, your height, that kind of stuff, and it's going to give you how much calories you need to eat to lose weight. So once I had that number, I started tracking my food slowly. So I only started with breakfast, because tracking breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a baby is going to drive you nuts. So I perfected my breakfast first. So I tracked my breakfast for, I think it was about 2 weeks. Look, remember I said this is a slow journey. If you do it nice and slow, you don't have to do it again. So once I was done calculating my breakfast, I moved on to lunch. And then I calculated my breakfast and lunch. But breakfast didn't need too much brain power because I already did that for 2 weeks. So I focused on lunch and I calculated the calories of my lunch. I did that for about, I think it was a week and a half. Once I was done with that, then I did dinner. That took long. That took me like 3 weeks or something like that, because my baby was sick, whatever. I was able to track my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but that took me about 2 months to master. Remember, I'm a busy mom of 2 kids. It's not going to take me the same time that it's going to take someone that doesn't have kids. So I had to understand that and be okay with that. So once I was done tracking my food, I also made sure I was eating the foods that I really loved eating. And I started eating the same foods over and over again, just so I don't have to keep calculating and tracking my calories every single time. Because if I'm eating the same foods every time, it's gonna be a lot easier to keep track of what I'm eating. So I just kind of had like a couple of foods that I rotated. I literally had the same breakfast for 6 months. I only like changed a few ingredients. Like this week I'll have like blueberries, next week I'll have like strawberries, and the other week I'll have like a little bit of chocolate chips. I aimed for 2 kilo weight loss a month. So I don't know how much that is in pounds, but the highest number of weight you can sustainably lose is 4 kilos a month. But I aimed for 2 kilos because like I said, I got 2 babies. I need to be realistic. And sometimes I would hit 2 kilos. Other times I would hit like 0.5 kilos. You know, the weight loss journey wasn't like this. It was like this, and I had to be okay with that. Anytime I successfully lost weight, I would reduce my calorie deficit slowly. You know, you don't want to start with a very crazy deficit like 1,500 calories. You want to start, you know, like I think I started at 2,000 or something like that, and then I slowly reduced it to like 1,900, 1,800, 1,750, like that. The more weight I lost, the more I reduced my calories. And after a while, if I plateaued, I would just stay on that level, then I'll reduce it again. I don't know, does that make sense? Okay, the video is already getting too long. I'll see you tomorrow in episode 3. Love you, goodbye.
Oh man, this is it. You know, I love this strategy so much. I wish I thought about this, you know, but mastering each meal, taking the time to plan it out. With or without a baby is so challenging. So I really, really like this. And I know this year, ladies, this year onward, you're never going to go back to the body you're in today. You're never going back. I'm telling you. This is it. Onward. What do you say? Forward ever, backward never.
Losing weight is going to solve all your problems, and if it doesn't, it's going to give you the energy to solve them. Oh my god, I'm so tired, lose weight. Oh my god, I'm so broke, lose weight. We talk about the physical aspects of losing weight and fitness in general, but no one talks about the mental. Fitness is more mental than it is physical. I've lost a significant amount of weight and everyone commends me for the physical. Oh my god, how did you do it? But you guys don't understand how much I have grown as a person, because in order for you to lose weight sustainably, there's a lot of things you have to do. I got 2 babies, right? I have to meal prep. I have to make sure I go to the gym, which involves me waking up early. There's a lot of things you have to do. You have to say no to a lot of food. The amount of discipline, the amount of consistency it takes for you to achieve your goals, it's going to turn you into a completely different person. I feel like I have become a higher version of myself, obviously compared to when I started this journey, Me then versus me now, completely different people. It literally solved all my problems, at least like 95% of my problems. I was always tired. I was always sluggish. I was always angry. I was always irritated. When I started to lose weight, oh my God, my energy, my confidence, my mental state, I was very depressed. It kind of really helps with that. You know, it solves a lot of your problems. So in 2026, I want you to take your fitness goals seriously. I don't want you to see it as, oh my God, I just want to lose weight. No, look at it as a solution to most of your problems. I know it sounds too good to be true, but trust me, as someone that has been through the journey, it solves a lot of your problems. It's hard in the beginning, but the thing is, it's always going to be hard. The difference is you're going to be so much stronger. And once you're able to lose weight, you can do so much other things, because the amount of discipline it takes, it kind of sips into other aspects of your life. So go be a better version of yourself this year. I'm not going to say you have no excuse, because trust me, everyone has excuses. The excuses are valid, but the excuses is not going to do anything for you. So fuck your excuse, get to work, and you can do this in 2026.
I honestly believe this rhetoric. Is it just me, or have you noticed whenever you go to the doctor, I don't know what kind of doctors you all have, but I tend to hear the same thing. Before I lost 65 pounds, I was hearing the same thing. I'm still hearing it because there's still issues, challenges that I live with. But losing weight definitely solved a lot of that discomfort. Okay? And that's what my doctors would say. Exercise, stretch, and I'm literally hearing that, and there's an undertone to that message that I think it's going over a lot of our heads. I think that's, despite the medication that we may have to take on a daily basis, I really feel like they're telling us that the key to longevity and health is exercising and stretching, like prioritizing that. And overall, your health issues will change, and you will feel it in your body. Your mental health issues will improve as well, because there's more oxygen getting into your bloodstream, and your hormone levels will start to regulate and start to go into that homeostasis, that balance.
Your daily reminder that breakfast can be simple and still hit all of the things. Protein, carbs, fat. We have the blueberries, probiotics. I have a gut issue, always have been, so I am gut focused. So my healing focus plate method focuses on my gut, but you can make it focus on whatever you want. I teach that in my program, but breakfast is served, lots of protein, energy, all the things. I'll be full for a while. My next challenge starts on Monday. Have you gotten in there? If not, there's more info on my page.
You got this. All it takes is just a little prep. Look how simple this meal is for breakfast. Why are we running to Timmy's and McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King when you can just whip this up in a couple of minutes, really and truly? It's way more tastier and healthier, and your body's going to be screaming like, hello, I needed this long time.
If you're a person that says, I don't even eat much, but I'm still gaining weight, this is for you. You may just have one meal a day. You may just have coffee for breakfast, but I'm going to show you why that's hindering you in your weight loss journey. This is what a full day's worth of food looked like for me before I started losing weight and all that stuff. I would just have a simple drink from Starbucks. I would go to the vending machine, grab something to drink because I wanted something sweet, grab a Reese, grab a small bag of Doritos, and then at the end of my day, I'm like, dang, I'm hungry. So I would go to Chipotle, grab a bowl and some chips and queso. Now let me show you what my life looks like now, eating less calories, more food, and able to lose weight. This is what my life looks like now. So I eat all this food, drink my protein shakes, have my snacks, and I am literally full, not starving myself. I'm eating less calories and I'm losing weight. If you're struggling to find things to eat and to how to make those swaps, I am here to help you. My 10-day challenge starts on Sunday. You guys are gonna go to the grocery store with me. I'm gonna plan out your meals, give you exercises to do and all of that. So that way you can actually see some change in your journey, see some pounds come off, see some inches come off, and actually make progress during your weight loss journey. If you are ready to hit the challenge on Sunday, comment below. Go to my page, grab the $47 tracker. That will give you access to the free challenge in my free community, and we will start on Sunday.
I love how all hands are on deck and everybody's here supporting each other. It's actually crazy to see. This is literally like, I used to eat like this too. Like, this is maddening. It's all process. And no wonder we're going to be putting on weight, because it's all process. Like, your body's just like, help me, help, I can't breathe. No. As soon as you make that switch, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is too much food. This is literally too much food. I can't eat all this. When you start eating healthy, you're not even going to want to finish a whole apple. Like, it's gonna be bad. Actually, that's a good idea. If you're hungry, eat an apple. Can start there.
You're tired of being overweight, but you don't know what to do or where to start because social media has completely confused you. So I'm going to give you 3 simple things that you can do today to start seeing results. Number 1, go to this website. You have to know how many calories your body needs on a daily basis to then put yourself in a deficit. This website is going to give you that. This is my number, and then I subtract 300 to 500 calories from that number. That puts me in a deficit, aka that's how you lose weight. This is now my range. So instead of trying to hit an exact number every single day, I just put myself in a range, and that is where I stay in between, and that keeps me in a deficit. Number 2, moving your body at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. I don't really want you to focus on step goals right now. 10,000 steps sounds like a lot. So just do 30 minutes of movement every single day, 20 to 30 minutes. So that could be walking, that could be jump roping, that could be dancing around for 20 to 30 minutes. Whatever you want to do, just get some type of movement in, 20 to 30 minutes every single day. And then number 3, I would make sure instead of drinking your calories, swapping out your regular Coke for a Coke Zero or a Diet Coke, swapping out orange juice for the Trop 50, that's 50 calories instead of regular. I would also look into, you go to Starbucks and things like that, if you're drinking coffee, I would just make sure you're getting an almond milk instead of regular milk, and then opting in for the sugar-free options if they have that. If you are wanting energy, but you're trying to give up the coffees and the energy drinks, I do have my own natural energy supplement. It was sold out of my practice. It is on my shop page. If you go to my page and tap shop, you'll see it. So if you're wanting to get away from energy drinks and coffee, you can go that route. These are the 3 things that I would start doing. I wouldn't overcomplicate it. Making sure you're staying within your calorie range, making sure you're walking at least 20 to 30 minutes a day or doing some type of movement. And number 3, switching your regular drinks to 0 sugar, and you should get some results that way. Of course, you're going to have to tweak it down the line, but this is just a start.
If you are trying to lose weight in 2026 and you've tried everything, you've gone on every diet, you've listened to every MyFitnessPal recommendation, the one thing you need to do is to actually regulate your emotions. Once you regulate your emotions and you get in touch with being happy, making yourself have goals, feeling fulfilled in your day-to-day, if your mindset is aligned with joy and your emotions are regulated, the weight will come right off. It's when we're in this state of stress where they talk about your cortisol makes you gain weight. It's not that. It's when you're stressed, you're going to look for a coping mechanism, whether that's you don't have motivation to work out, you want to overeat, you want to snack more, you want to eat sugar, you want to drink maybe more. The coping mechanisms of our emotional regulation system is what will determine our weight and our motivation to wake up early, to go for the workouts, to cook for ourselves instead of just Ubering, eating food. So if that's your goal in 2026 to lose weight, you have to first release the emotional baggage that you're carrying. The weight loss will drop with that.
Again, why? Because you deserve this. This gentle reminder here that it's going to take time is all you need.
As a person who's lost 155 freaking pounds without any loose skin removed, let me show you right here. Yeah, that was me, you guys, and this is me now. Like I said, no loose skin removed. If I could tell you to do anything, and you could start this at any, in my opinion, fitness level, weighted core, especially if you're someone who's like obese, morbidly obese, like I was, weighted core, slow and controlled core, or like Pilates core, and then like add a little bit of weight to your ankles or something like that. Chef's freaking kiss. If you want to get your core to be as flat as possible, obviously we can't get rid of all of this skin and we can't get it super flat, but you can make it a little bit more desirable for yourself. I promise you, slow and controlled, focusing on your breathing, understanding what it means to actually brace your core, actually cinch your core. If you have to stop in the movement and breathe fill up your stomach, cinch it before you actually make the movement. I recommend just doing that every single time you do a rep or a set, because that's going to make a huge difference in your core, you guys. Like I said, I was 150 pounds and a lot of it was carried in my abdomen. I feel like I carry a lot of weight in my trunk area. My core and my back are the most stubborn parts of myself. My arms are pretty light. Anyways, I know I've been on a hiatus and you guys have been wondering where the heck have I been. There's been a lot going on, you guys. And I'm just not the type that can get on here and be like, hey guys, I'm not fake like that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I'm going to start bringing my camera back to the gym so I can show you guys what it is that I do in the gym. Weighted core workouts. I saw someone, a bigger person today, doing a weighted core exercise and I was like, period, that's what you should be doing, and you should get it better than me, because I didn't even start this until like well into my weight loss journey. So if I would have started at the beginning, my core probably would have been better right now. Like, I'm still waiting for the abs, you guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. But she was doing her weighted core exercise and so was I, but it just goes to show, I don't care what fitness level you are, I don't care what size weight you pick up in the beginning, a little goes a long way. And if you haven't done anything before, even doing that little bit is going to do you some good. Anyways, as always, you guys, drink your water, eat your protein, and move your freaking body.
Yeah, man, she did amazing. I actually really love her results. And when she gets the abs, she's going to notice a lot of that loose skin is going to tighten up. Because, of course, the abs are going to, fill in that space.
I really wish that I could report that being a size 2 is not all it's cracked out to be.
I like this.
It is. Unfortunately. I wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't. I really hate fat phobia, but it does exist. And I'm telling you, nothing bad has happened to me since I've been a size 2. Like, everything in my life has gone easier since I've been a size 2. Shopping, dating, life. It's a life that is more than just a soft life. It is, I don't know what it is, but I don't want to ever let it go. I was doing my makeup today for the first time in like a month, and I was just thinking, I know this is really bad, but like, she's kind of like very sunken in. She's aged a lot. Like, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, but she's old. And I was like, I dread it sounds bad. Like, I think she's a beautiful woman for her age. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to get old now. Like, I've literally just reached my like peak pretty privilege. Like, I don't want to get rid of it. I know this is so fucking shallow, but it's like actually scary. I'm not kidding you. When you reach this level of privilege, you never want to get rid of it. I never want to get fat again. Because like, I love my life right now. I just went on a date with this guy and we were talking about, I was like, I really want to go on a trip next weekend. He was like, oh, where do you want to go? That easy. It's that fucking easy when you are thin. I'm not fucking kidding.
Well, what way to end the video. Honestly, I completely resonate with that message. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting old. It's really aging. That's an issue. Okay? But despite that, okay, I need you to hear me, okay? That little girl in you, that little boy in you, if there's any man watching this, you deserve this, okay? From 19 how long? You deserve this. From when you were in your mother's womb, okay? Don't let another day go by without you saying to yourself, I want this. And show for yourself for that. And be here for this. Because guess what? When you see that definition come in, it's honestly, it's another world. If you've been fat, you know what I'm talking about. It is complete. It's like a culture shock. It's like, you literally have to recalibrate because everything's different. Ooh, the environment feels different. Your body feels different. Your energy level feels different, okay? You're going to be able to get up out of your bed. Get in nature. If you made it to this point in the video, smash that like button. You are a real one. You're a day one. I love y'all. I want the best for you, y'all. Remember, protein, exercise, stretch, sleep. And I love you. Bye.